You're listening to the Screen Team on 930 KWOC.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
To infinity and beyond!
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Please, what does it always mean? This Junior.
That's his name. Henry Jones Jr.
Like Indiana.
We named the dog Indiana.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I am your father.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Bond. James Bond.
And now the Screen Team on News Radio 930 KWOC. We are back with a very, very special Screen Team here on Today's Talk 930 KWOC. The Screen Team is taking a back seat, and we have got some brand new members here to introduce an all-kid panel today with the Screen Team. You okay there, Seth? Yeah. I know I can talk a lot and get kind of boring, so I apologize. So let's get it right to you guys. Let's do some introductions. Who are you, sir? What's your name?
Austin Stoner.
Austin, how old are you, my man?
10.
10, all right. Let's start with you, sir. Seth, what's your name, bro?
Well, you just said it. Sir.
Well, can you say it? Can you say it for me again, Seth?
I'm Seth Hickson.
And how old are you, Seth?
11.
11. You, sir, what's your name?
Holden Payne.
Holden, how old are you?
10.
10. Are you guys excited to be on the Screen Team? Because you guys look excited to be on the Screen Team. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to review some movies, all right? And what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to tell me whether or not you like the movies and what your favorite parts are or what your favorite parts of the movie were, okay? So we're going to start with a movie called Back to the Future. This is a movie that I used to love when I was your age and younger, all right? This movie came out back in 1985. You know how old I was? You know how old I was in 1985? Anybody want to guess?
5.
Hold on.
Oh, dude,
how old
Seth,
are you?
Man.
How old are you right now?
Don't worry about how old I am right now. Seth got it right, man. I was 5 years old when this movie came out. And
lucky guess.
I know, man. Totally love this movie. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, and it stars Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. And this movie is about going back into time. All right? So, Austin, let's start off with you, man. Back to the Future. Do we give it yes or no?
You know me, Chris. I'll give it a yes, definitely.
You definitely like this movie?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is it you like about this movie?
My favorite part would have to be when he escapes from the guys shooting at him.
Oh,
when they're chasing him in the van, and then he gets up to 80 miles an hour, and they take off.
And he goes back into the past. He goes back in time, if you will.
1955.
That's right. So, Seth, tell me, were you a fan of Back to the Future? Did you like this movie?
Kind of.
Kind of? Well, can you give me what are some of your favorite parts of the movie, Seth?
Well, one of my favorite parts is whenever the poop falls on the guy's car.
When he runs into the manure? Old Biff Tanner, man. Yeah, that's definitely a classic scene. Holden, yes or no on Back to the Future? Do you like it?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of? Mm-hmm. Holden.
Come on.
Holden, this is an American classic film, my friend. Come on. I mean, what was it that you liked and what was it that you didn't like?
I didn't like the part where he did the guitar solo. What the heck?
Holden. Do you like music, Holden?
Yeah,
well,
I don't like the guitar solo.
You don't like rock and roll?
I didn't like that part.
Oh, that's classic. He was doing Chuck Berry. Do you know who Chuck Berry is?
No.
Okay. All right. You didn't like the guitar part. Tell me a part that you did like.
I'd have to say what Seth said, the manure falling on the car. Or the part where he stole the kids, ripped off the top of the thing and got the skateboard.
Right. And he's
over the top of the car.
He's trying to escape from Biff and his gang of goons. Austin, out of all the characters, you had Doc Brown, you had Michael J. Fox's character, you had Biff. Who's your favorite character in Back to the Future?
Doc.
You like Doc? Is it because of his crazy hair? I mean, what do you like about Doc?
His crazy hair.
Yeah, he's pretty. He's a crazy guy, man. Seth, do you have a favorite character from the Back to the Future movie?
Yeah, it's Doc. But my favorite thing about him is because he made all the cool inventions.
Oh, I know, right? He's the one who created the
time machine.
The time machine. And what did he create out of? A vehicle, right?
A DeLorean.
A DeLorean. Yeah, that's right. Holden, favorite character? Do you have one?
I like the Doc and one of the.
Do you like Marty?
Marty.
Michael J. Fox, the other main character in the film. Do you like him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that went back in time?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me ask you. This movie's about going back in time. When you watched Back to the Future 2, they go in the future. If you could go back in time or into the future, where would you go? Austin, if you could go back anywhere in time, where would you want to go, man?
I don't know.
Nowhere? You wouldn't want to go to the Old West and be a cowboy?
Probably.
Yeah? Yeah. Seth, do you, would you want to travel back in time?
I would want to travel 1 year later to see how good my grades are in 6th grade.
Get prepared. Kind of get a story from mom and dad, huh? Yeah, I like that. Holden, would you want to travel in time?
Yeah. I'd like to kind of travel into the future.
Like how far? How far in the future would you want to go?
Like 100 years and see what civilization's like.
Cool, man. I dig it. All right, guys. Tell me. You're at the playground with your friends. Would you tell your friends to watch Back to the Future? Austin?
Definitely.
Really? Cool. Seth, would you recommend this to your buddies?
Yeah, if they haven't already watched it.
Cool. Holden, what about you, man?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. It is Back to the Future. It's on DVD. It's on Blu-ray. You can find it all over the place, man. It is a classic. And, of course, they made sequels. Have you guys seen Back to the Future 2 or 3? Have you guys seen those yet?
I've seen the third one.
I haven't.
I've seen the third one.
You've seen the third one where they're cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like that one better than this one?
Not really.
Holden.
Hey, I didn't like the train part of it.
Austin, do you want to defend Back to the Future to Holden?
Yes.
All right. Tell him why it's so awesome.
First one, they have the car. The third one, did you even see the train that they made?
The train, I didn't.
And they had to build up all that energy.
I know, I just didn't like that.
And what about in the second one? He's got the hoverboard, right?
Yeah.
Spoilers, man.
He makes the newspaper change.
Holden.
Makes the newspaper change.
Does that change your mind at all? No. Okay. All right. So we got one that loves it, one that kind of loves it, and one that says, no thank you, Back to the Future. Is that right?
It's just like meh.
All right.
Come on, man.
We'll do better with the next review. That is Freebirds. We'll try that next on Today's Talk, 930 KWOC.